The circle would be complete if it wasn't for one tiny flaw. The king is dead. In just 2 decades, settlers, poachers, and professional hunters almost completely wiped out the entire lion population in this vast wilderness. But one lioness survives. She is the last lioness of Liuwa. This is her story, and it is told by... Instead, she perfected the art of surviving on her own. Without the help of a pride, this lioness had to adapt. When she hunts, the combination of patience, power, and speed is spectacular. If she can transfer her impressive hunting skills. It takes 4 years of detailed planning to get the project off the ground. Lady is now collared to keep track of her movement. The average age of a lion in the wild is 16. She has about 6 years to produce a litter. The males are hardly recognizable. They are now almost 6 years old, and their bodies are beefed up, their manes more pronounced. After all this time, they're still together and have bonded with Lady, who seems to be doing all the hunting. She targets wildebeest, almost twice her size. With a powerful bite to the neck, she suffocates her quarry. It's all over in minutes. The meat from a small calf could keep her going for a few days, but she's not hunting only for herself. As the most experienced hunter in this trio, she is happy to share her kill. The fact that she allows the males to join her, and that they don't chase her off the carcass, is significant. Eating together is the first building block of a pride. Her reward is companionship. The males get the lion's share of her kill. They gorge themselves and can eat up to 1/4 of their own weight in one sitting. For the first time, Herbert sees the 2 males compete. It is the younger of the 2 brothers that emerges as the dominant male. He's the one who begins to unravel. In an unexpected twist, the males follow the white-collared female to Angola. The further they move away from Lady's core territory, the less influence she has in keeping them out of danger zones. A rescue mission is launched to find the white-collared female and the males before they cross the border. Dr. Matt Becker, who runs the Zambian Carnivore Project, joins the search party. He spots the white-collared female a few kilometers from Angola. They dart her, but she runs into the reeds and almost drowns.
She's breathing really well.
It's a close shave.
It's now 10 to 6. We have 40 minutes.
She's good, we won. Let's make sure it doesn't hit her nose. It's gonna be windy.
The rescue mission is tricky. The small helicopter can barely lift her, and the ground team must help before the pilot manages to get his precious cargo airborne. The males have slipped off the radar, and the team hopes they will turn around on their own accord. Meanwhile, more drama unfolds close to the boma. Lady is darted. The plan is to put her in the boma with the surviving female to try and forge a stronger bond between them. It is the most difficult decision the team has had to make until now. Lady has never been deprived of her freedom. She gets a quick medical checkup and a new collar. The young female, tranquilized, is already in the boma. No one knows how Lady will behave in captivity. Locked up and frustrated, she could turn violent and kill the youngster. A power struggle is inevitable. More bad news. One of the males crosses the border and is killed by cattle farmers in Angola. Of the 5 lions, now only 3 remain. Would this be enough to start a pride? No one knows for sure. Lady, when she recovers from the anesthetic, is extremely agitated. She is on the wrong side of the fence and she can't dig her way out. The young female, on the other hand, is familiar with the enclosure. This puts her in a strong position to assert power and seize authority. Clearly upset, Lady seeks refuge in a tree. Herbert thinks this elevated position is her attempt to retain control. Hunger eventually tempts her down. For Herbert, it's difficult to watch.
This is a situation which I never thought would happen, is that Lady would need to be put into the boma. Now, she's been roaming free for all her life, which is probably about 13 years, 14 years, and now she needs to be locked away. It's good, Lady.
The tree becomes a central prop in this battle of wits between these 2 cats. The young female catches on very quickly. She is lighter. If height is of any consequence, she can go higher. From her elevated position, the young female spots the surviving lion. He is just returning from Angola, alone. It seems as if every breakthrough in this project is shadowed by a new set of problems. The two brothers formed a strong coalition. They made this territory their own and for 4 years managed to stay out of trouble with the villagers. The hope of establishing a new generation of lions now resides with the survivor. Lady and the young female emerge from the boma after 7 weeks. The outcome of the bonding exercise is disappointing. They split up. Lady doesn't want another cat on her tail. But the time in the boma did benefit the young female. It gave her time to mature. She doesn't see the male as a threat anymore. There is an explanation for her playful behavior. She is an estrus. Lady is excluded from this courting ritual. After all the turns and twists in this complicated plot, she finds herself once more alone. After hunting alone, the young lioness returns to the male. She is ready to mate. The project is one step closer to reaching its goal. The male will sire the next generation. But what about Lady? Will she be part of this new pride? It somehow seems sad and tragic if she is now excluded. And on cue, she disappears. The male now follows the young female when she hunts. To feed both of them, she must target bigger prey. The male is not helpful. His overeagerness spoils the hunt. Herbert is about to accept that this Regent King and the young female are now the major players in this drama, when Lady suddenly reappears. The young female watches the reunion from a distance. Over many years, Herbert and Lady somehow learn to recognize and respect each other's intentions. When she looks at him now, he feels he can almost hear her asking, "Is this what you wanted?" In the presence of the male, Lady lies down with the young female. This is what a pride looks like. After so many years, all the effort and energy that went into this project seemed to pay off. The young female frequently mates with the lion in Lady's presence. Females are the cornerstone of prides. They form strong bonds and hunt together. The male's instinct is to protect them, and his drive is to breed. But a female in estrus that leads to mating is not a guarantee that this new pride is stable and secure. Hunting together is the final test. And then it happens. The young female takes the lead. Lady follows. This is certainly a new development. And the outcome is swift and lethal. In all his years at Lua, this is the first time that Herbert films Lady not hunting on her own. When the male joins them, the circle is complete. The air is full of promise. Lady remains the central force and protector of this new pride. She may not give birth to the next Lion King, but she will make sure that he has a kingdom.